Chappy! What is going on, everybody? Today we're doing something very different on the channel. This is a fairly new game. Now, this game was originally called Air Combat. Every sequel that has come out, I think they changed it to Ace Combat when they got to like 3 or 4. This original game came out in 1995. So I would have been 20 years old. PlayStation 1. And I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, growing up when I did, you know, Top Gun, Iron Eagle were really, really popular, really big movies. My mom and dad would take me to air shows. I'd see the SR-71s, the F-14s, and the Apache helicopters in person. I loved this game. I loved Top Gun. I loved all that stuff. You know, it was a... People that talk about the 80s, I think I'm the only generation, Generation X, I think is the only generation that doesn't look to the younger generation in the history and say, wow, you guys have it easy. We had it good. We had it good. The 80s, that was the time to be a kid. The 80s and the 90s, kid, young adult. Now, I don't have anything against Generation Z or the millennials or any of these other generations at all. And I know people like put them down and say they're lazy or addicted to screens or whatever. I don't see any of that. People are people. I just think that it was a very magical time. And I think I'm very, very lucky to have grown up when I did, where I did, with the parents and the family that I had. So, another long nostalgic intro. I picked this up because it's got a Top Gun. I love Tom Cruise. I love the new Top Gun, the newer Top Gun movie. I love the original Top Gun movie. But that's like, we used to play Top Gun, the video game, on the original Nintendo, the 8-bit Nintendo. We had it set up on our separate TV, and we'd watch the movie on our VHS tape, or Betamax. We had Betamax. And then we'd listen to the soundtrack on our CD, play the game. Anyway, we're going to see what this is about. Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. I have not played an Air Combat / Ace Combat game since I was probably 24 years old. I am more than twice that age right now. And it was made in 2018, and to me, that's a new game. You know, just like the truck I drive is 20 years old, and to me, it's new. If it doesn't have a carburetor on it, it's a new vehicle. We're gonna go with standard X. What's a control? Probably if you have the actual. Is this if you have the actual aircraft input controller? No, we want control of the pitch. It's probably just going to be on the shoulder buttons. Let's see, button layout. Decelerate. Yeah. I know how to do all that stuff. We'll be good. Pitch let. Yeah, yaw's good. That way we can float. Let's go. Let's do it. There was an arcade game, Afterburner. Oh my God, it was $1 to play. And it was just a shoot 'em up, but you were in it like an F-15 or something. And it was a cockpit that you sat in, and it was on hydraulics, and the whole game moved. Great game. Wish I had one. We're gonna do campaign. You know, every time I say I'm going to do a short intro, I can't. The whole point of this channel is nostalgia, sharing memories. That's why you're here if you're here. If not, you know, that's why there's timestamps. You don't have to watch the 4-minute and 50-second intro. We're going to play it on normal. Oh, here we go.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it
Oh, these games have come a long way.
here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article.
We actually get story.
Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane.
Looks like F-111.
Me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone.
This is totally tubular.
More of a
I'm the Fire Blaster. That's gonna be my call sign. Fire Blaster.
But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
This is fucking sick. This is cool. I bet this intro is more disk space than the entire first game.
Finally.
Actually, I'm sure of it.
I was ready to break.
It was just like press start, go do a mission.
Do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
This game's come a long way in 30 years. It's weird when you get to the point in your life where you realize you got more of it behind you than you do ahead of you. Sometimes the days seem long, but the years seem short. Sad in a way. I think the Top Gun...
Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky.
I think the Top Gun is an expansion. We probably have to play some before we can get to that.
I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it.
Look at F-22. I don't know planes like I used to, but I know some of them.
You should have been my investment. Should have built a return too.
Might have been an F-15, I couldn't tell. F-22's got that weird wing. Alright, mission 1, charge assault. Yeah, I used to know every plane in the sky in the military base. I had a poster of them in my room. You know, my favorite plane was the A-10.
You have all been instrumental.
Not a sexy plane. Like a flying tank.
Until today.
Actually, my favorite plane was the SR-71. Every kid in the 80s, that was their favorite plane.
Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Fusion ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft Then use your weapons to round them up and force them to
I
land.
think I forgot what the buttons do.
If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
I think yaw was like the aileron control. I think it's right bumper and left bumper.
Aircraft confirmed overhead.
How is that possible? The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
I just want to be Maverick. But for now, we're going with Fire Blaster. And we're flying a hunk of shit, maybe? Oh no, look, F-16, that's Iron Eagle. What the fuck is that? Is that a drone? F-14. That is Iceman, Maverick, Tom Cruise. Oh, Dark Star, look, David Bowie. Oh, that's pretty sick. All right, we're taking the F-14. We're taking the F-14. Air to ground, air to air. These are homing. Well, we'll go with longer range, harder to aim. What are we doing here? Leave the hangar. Wait, how do we fucking start the mission? I already said I want the F-14. Let's go. I want those missiles. The fuck is sortie mean? I guess sortie means go. I don't know. I never heard that term before.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Main squadron, head to runway. Column squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper.
Oh, here we go! Oh, come on. Let me play. Let me play. Yeah, the best way to play video games, buy video games, is don't do any research on them. Just buy what looks cool to you. And sometimes you get crap, but when you don't know anything about it, you could just totally experience it without anybody else's opinion, without watching freaking YouTube videos telling you whether it's good or not. I don't even look at them anymore. I just buy them. I'm like, okay, that sounds good.
Taking a lot of damage.
And sure, I got a pile of games that I don't wish I hadn't bought, but it makes the games I do like so much more enjoyable. Can I get a cockpit view?
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
I hate Xbox controllers. Everyone knows that. I fucking hate these things. They're such junk.
They hit our radars hard in the last attack.
Oh yeah, I took a screenshot on accident. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad I went with the pro controls.
That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Alright, I gotta learn where our buttons
Looks like bombers have been located.
our missiles and our machine guns are.
See if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them.
So, okay, the machine guns are down there, which would be PlayStation X.
It's still a leash, though.
There's the lock. There's the missile.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire! What is that? Alright.
Sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I want to play from inside the plane, though. I don't want to play third person. Oh, wait, no, that's a weird view. Okay, this is good. Get used to it. Get used to it. All right.
They're way overhead.
Our fuel storage is intact. Capacity for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
What are the views or what do I have for options? Okay. All right, we're gonna go with this. This is best. Okay, he's coming slow to our side. We gotta pull it around. Hit the brakes, he'll fly right by. Here we come. Inverted. Oh, nostalgia is not overrated. I got guys behind me. Shit. Yeah, we're flipping out of it. We're flipping out of it. We're all right.
Targets in range. Pair of bombers. Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Well, I thought I was a girl.
Enemies locked. LM1, box 2.
They don't have any fighter support. Oh no, that's a MiG-21. That is a fighter. All right.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Special weapon. Use X to change weapons. Special secondary weapon. We have special weapons? That doesn't seem right. Don't make it too arcadey. I mean, I don't want a real flight sim. I'd probably never get off the runway. Weapon 2. All right, we're gonna see what the special weapon's all about. We're catching up. We're catching up. Catching up. We got guns. Alright, I'll knock him out with my special weapon. Fine. I'm trying to do this with some skill. You just want me to fire the fucking big super weapon. Okay. There it goes. Weapon 1 MSL. Weapon 2 Lamb. I don't know what the special weapon is.
Target down.
All right. Come on, come on, come on. Give me my Top Gun moment. You've seen the first movie, y'all know what I'm trying to do. Here he is. Here he is. Ah, almost did it. I don't want to just fire missiles at him. That's not skillful. I want to dogfight this guy. Overshot him. Get the MiG. I don't need any pointers, man. I'm good. There he is. There he is. Get the MiG. Get him with guns. Oh, what? Yeah, that's a hit.
Maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco, Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Where's our airspeed? All right. I don't want to stall it out. I don't know what it cuts out at. There's my squadron over there. How do I switch the map thing again? There we go. The map thing would be called radar. All right. I don't know what happened to that MiG. I think he got scared. He bugged out. We're playing chicken with this guy. I don't know what a Tu-95 is. It's probably a big plane. That's probably what I've been blowing up this whole time, just not paying attention.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
Oh, I almost hit him. All right, let's go after the MiGs. That's where the fun is. Let's go after the MiGs.
Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, they're drones. Drones?
Really chaps my
All right.
ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
So we drop in behind him and take out the back. Oh, there's a MiG. Let's go after the MiG. That's where the fight is. I just don't want to take him out with missiles. I know it's easy to do.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. You know the hell are we fighting? The harbor's under heavy fire.
I know the harbor's under heavy fire, but I gotta prove I can take this guy out with guns. Ah, there it is! Alright, we're gonna go do the objective now, guys. I had to have fun. I had to get used to the... I had to get in the feel for the old girl. It's alright. We're gonna use how far out is that guy? I think these are the drones. Oh no, that's not a drone. Oh, we gotta get this guy. Oh, look, they're bombing everything, man. I was fucking around too long with the MiG. I don't know what the MSL weapon is. I think I picked the LAM missile. That was a long-range lock. I'm looking at the radar right now. Okay, the white chevrons are MiGs, the blue chevrons are allies, and then the red ones are the objective. All right, I got this shit. I hear you.
Enemies locked on.
Box 2, box 2. Standard acquired. Locked on.
One remaining. H2, keep your focus. You got this.
Way too close. He's coming head on with me. Let's flip around and go get him. Should be right in front of us.
Caution, hostile on the radar lock.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Mission accomplished.
Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one.
The wings go out.
Don't try to be.
They do!
Get back in one piece.
The wings go out!
Yeah, I got a side with
What's the stall speed on this?
Golem squadron.
Oh, it won't let you stall it?
Confirm any drones. What's the deal?
Really?
Drones. Golem 1, return to base and report for.
Oh, there it goes. All right. 250. What are we doing?
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Gusset Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
This game's got lore. There's there's story, there's people, there's characters. Wow. Ace combat.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and be back.
All right, what are we doing?
Takeoff. Situation is tight.
It's driving me crazy that I missed a few notes on that song. I'm surprised I actually got part of it.
Do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
We have radio, toggle. Oh, I'm actually. Am I flying it in this perspective? I don't know. It felt like it was going the way I was pushing. I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe this is just a setup for the mission. Wait, is this like a replay of what I did? I don't know what's going on, people. I think that was a replay. I'm smart.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base.
I clearly have the intellect to be a real naval aviator.
Was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Usian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost.
It's giving us another replay. Let's skip. Next. I have to look down because it's Xbox controller. And they're dumb. Next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Utah.
I should have put my F-16 shirt on.
Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources.
Sorry, I know most people these days just push skip, but I actually really like the lore and the stories and the
led to this war.
Point of the game.
Near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been.
That's what the timestamps are for.
Now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency.
We got to do one more mission, and then we're gonna cut it out.
Peacekeepers to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ES.
So I've been working out like crazy. You know, first time in my life, like building a lot of muscle, losing a lot of fat.
After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully...
And I look like a fucking pinhead.
The Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of
I'm not going to be one of those guys that walks around with his shirt off, but with clothes on, I look like my body's way too big for my head now.
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuja was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit.
I think most guys my age are complaining that they don't have enough muscle or they've got too much belly fat. I think I need to lose a little bit now. I'm not being braggy either. I'm self-conscious about it. I'm looking at myself in the webcam.
One they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head in the so-called righteous Oceans.
I don't even know why I do it, because I've been single for a long time. I don't even go on dates.
Could bring peace and stability to the world.
I think about mortality as I get older. I just want to be in as good a shape as I can.
That's how a space elevator...
Live as long as I can.
...sky ended up being built in Yuja.
Maybe that previous statement about more of my life being behind me than ahead of me is bullshit. Maybe I can make it to 100. If I can't, I'll still be gaming.
It looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being...
There's a lot of lore.
When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the
space elevator's bullshit.
Then, while that
I mean, Donald Trump could build one.
Were docked all around Osea, released a swarm of drone fighters.
If he wanted, if he needed to keep Mexicans out, if he needed to keep like space Mexicans away, he would build a space wall.
They managed to take out
block out the sun.
And not a single civilian was hurt in the process.
Yep.
Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Oh yeah. Oh, we get now it's on like motherfucking Donkey Kong. That's right. Oh, that didn't look good.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
What?
I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I dig the music too.
Found guilty and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too.
Just like the military or the police. Take a 100-pound girl with a broken leg, shackle her and escort her with machine guns because she's a threat.
Side of the Yusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is
also known as America. The big fat lie.
Something out of the mothballed planes they brought. that they could park on the fake runway.
Oh, I'm gonna get hate.
Can you believe
If you don't like it, get the fuck out. All right.
tried to escape? They found out and set the dogs on me.
You just pet them. Yeah. That's why you should always carry like sausages with you, you know, or like some sort of like liver treat, just in case of attack dogs.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force.
That'd be cool if, like,
right after the declaration was made,
there wasn't
around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our
10 minutes of briefings.
Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia.
But I refuse to skip them.
The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us.
Or it would be cool if the cinematics were the girls on foot. We got to play as her. That would make it a little less
the space elevator became both
boring.
a piece and a valuable asset in the
Give me my plane. Let me blow shit up.
Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence.
There's definitely something to be said about the early days of console gaming.
This critical situation.
They didn't have the storage to do this kind of shit. It was just, here's your plane, here's your mission, go do it.
First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about now. All of them.
The Allied ground troops.
I don't need the team. Just me and my F-14.
Radar along the roads. You are to destroy them.
What am I talking when I'm supposed to be listening to the briefing? I'm supposed to destroy what? What, I gotta drop bombs on this one?
There is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air.
That's alright.
If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
With Fire Blaster in the air? Oh, we always have air superiority. That's just all there is to it. A is this button. That's stupid. Alright. Well, let's just go. Go, 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 go. Kill, kill, kill. Yes. We just need the F-14 for everything. We don't need nothing else. Let's go. That's right. F-14. What's the TGM? It's slightly better. Oh, that's the Top Gun F-14. His didn't have a black stripe down the top. Unless that's the new the new Top Gun movie. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. That's the newer one. And the F-14 was on the ground, and they had to put fuel in it and get it started or something weird. I don't remember. I gotta watch that movie again. We'll take this thing. I mean, that feels like it's kind of cheating, right? That's like the Tom Cruise model right there. It does backflips and shit. How can it be that much smaller? Let's take the old school. This is from Top Gun 1 from the 80s.
Main squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Sortie. That means go. You learn something new. And then when you're my age, you forget it.
But there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
See, I already forgot how to change my perspective. There we go.
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Well, yeah, duh.
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep.
What, do we gun these things down? What are we doing? We're going in a low pass? Do I have bombs? What did it say? What did it say? Oh, I don't want autopilot. Really? They give you autopilot? That's fucking Top Gun Tom Cruise style right there. That's how we do it.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
No, I ain't gonna pull up. I know what I'm doing.
We're using the containers now.
Target destroyed.
Uh-oh, we gotta pull up.
Get the fighters out there. Attack the radar vehicle.
Pick up their anti-air.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Line it up, line it up, line it up, line it up.
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
All right, we're going up. We're gonna go to about 2,000 feet. We're gonna flip it over and bring it back down on top of the other one. Here we go.
Lockdown hostile.
The radar vehicles are under fire. Can we move them?
Nice shot, Page 2.
Let's take that out too. I mean, it's not a red one.
Target is in range of guns.
Shit.
There's air bases got fires.
Ah, man. All right, we're going under them. We'll go to the objective. I hear it. This is why you gotta play with full control, man. You gotta have control of your ailerons. Oh, Chappy! Chappy! Alright. I'm definitely gonna be playing this again.